Good morning. I am Tessa-Marie and welcome to the Morning Blessings. I have been waiting for you. How are you feeling today? It is Friday, January 17th, 2025. It's warmer in the city today. It's about -4, so it's not bad. It's better than -20. Hello, my nephew. How are you feeling this morning? I haven't seen you for a while. Hi, Stacy. How are you feeling this morning? It is warmer, -4. Things are looking up. The weather is getting warmer. Have you noticed that the days are getting longer? At 5 o'clock and 4 o'clock in the afternoon, it's no longer pitch dark. So that's a good sign that spring is on the way. So are you enjoying yourselves, young people? Thank you, Stace. Let me pin this so they know what we are doing here. It's nice to have that. Thank you so much for doing this. Yeah, so it is a wonderful morning. Oh, it's 8 o'clock. Let's get the show on the road. Who is here with us this morning? There's somebody else, but you know, Instagram plays tricks on us. Hello, hi. Jenkins, how are you? What are you up to? It is a wonderful morning. It is 8 o'clock. So let's start the show. It's gratitude. So today our topic is gratitude. Gratitude is being grateful. I thank my God for being in my life. That sometimes is a prayer that people say a lot. And I am happy and grateful I have this opportunity to be me. We forget to do that. That is gratitude. We have to be grateful we are the person that we are. And that is something we should all practice. It is not good enough. Oh, don't worry about it, Stacy, it's okay. It's not good enough to just say, oh, I'm thankful. Because when you say you're thankful, you're not putting your energy into it. To say you're thankful, you have to put, I am truly thankful. I am happy and grateful. I am so grateful for this. I'm so thankful for this. All of that you must do. Because if you want to get where you plan to go in your life, you need to have gratitude right next to you. Gratitude is not only when you receive something in the moment and you have a physical thing in your hand. You got a paycheck, you have this, you got that, somebody did this, somebody gave you that, Uncle Joe gave you that, and you're grateful for that. You have to be grateful for how you feel. You have to be grateful for who you are. How are you walking this morning? What are you doing today? Where are you going? Who you're greeting? Where you are? That if you start with the small things to be grateful for, this Instagram does more. Hey, who is there? Oh, Jenkins is still there with us. But Jenkins, thank you, Tessa-Marie. Thank you. And my sister has joined, and Lisa. Guys, this thing is just doing whatever it wants. It's not telling us who is there in the morning. So I can hardly see you guys. So anyway, what I'm talking about today is gratitude. Gratitude is a big thing. Gratitude is stopping in the moment and being grateful that, hey, I can feel the floor beneath my feet. So how do you do that? You put those feet on the floor in your bedroom or wherever you are, you go, I'm so happy and grateful I can feel the floor beneath my feet. No, I want you to stay on this. I do not want you to go on the other side. Remember, gratitude does not include comparison. You do not have to compare yourself to someone. You have to be grateful. That's all you need to do. When you say, for example, I am happy and grateful I can feel the floor beneath my feet because I know there are people who cannot do that, that is not gratitude. That is saying I am better than you. I am more blessed than you are. That is, gratitude is staying in your lane. Each of us have a gratitude lane, a thankful gratitude lane. And it does not include straddling onto the other driver's lane and compare yourself to them. The Desirata told us that there are going to be greater and lesser people than us in this world. So we know that. So leave it alone. So when you are being grateful, practice the gratitude for the moment you're in. Practice the gratitude for who you are. Practice gratitude for what you're able to do. Practice gratitude for how you help others. You can say, I'm so happy and grateful I gave this person a ride. I'm so happy and grateful I helped somebody, open the door for somebody. Because you have to give yourself that. The more you're grateful for the things you do to help another person, the more opportunities will come for you to do this. Hi Colin, good morning. How are you feeling today? So yes, it is important to be grateful. And gratitude for yourself. What did you do today? Like he's saying chess. He's her son. What did he do? He's graduating. If he's taught, I'm so happy and grateful I went through high school and I'm graduating, or when he won his weightlifting competition. Hi, Yuko, how are you feeling today? So here you are, everyone. You have to be grateful for what you are able to accomplish. You want more? Then you better be grateful for the things you're accomplishing now. When we stop being grateful, that is when we're looking at what we don't have. What we don't have, that's what we're looking at. The things we don't have in our life. And, oh, sorry, Tracy, it's Drew. And when you look at what you are getting or what you have, then you are being really, you're putting it in there. Hi, Lisa, morning. You're putting it in there. You're putting all of you in it. And you're realizing, because in the face of, hi Ezra, good morning, of adversity, if you can pull out the small things that you have to be grateful for, you'll feel better. The adversity won't overwhelm you. And the one thing I know for sure, the more you practice gratitude, the happier you will be. You will find yourself just being joyful. And it might not be a long, joyful moment. It might mean that sweet spot moment. All of a sudden, you just feel so joyful. And it doesn't take you over the bend. It just keeps you there for a moment and you're thinking, wow, I am so happy. I'm so joyful. But if you go back to the root of that joy, it comes from you actually being grateful. It's in gratitude that things happen. If we sit and we only look at the negative things happening in our life, we forget the small things to be grateful for. And hi, Tanya J. Hi, cognitive therapist. Welcome to the morning blessing. We're talking about gratitude today. Hi, Lisa. It's all about gratitude today. So when you are grateful and you're spending your time in gratitude, that is when you feel better. I know you might be saying it, lackadaisically, but I always say there are 3 ways to be grateful. You're always taught to be grateful for what you have received from somebody or God. They tell you to be grateful. To be grateful, another way to be grateful is to be grateful for what you can do for others. And they say, well, then that is sure enough. No, it's not. I'm happy and grateful. I have a little bit of knowledge and I can tell you what to do to get to do something good in your life. Hi, Georgie. How are you feeling today? Welcome back. So, gratitude for last year. Did we say that on the 31st? I've always sent out a prayer to my children and to my siblings for the 31st. I think Dawn has had hers for years. And one for the first day of the year. But we have to be grateful for last year. There may be things that were not always pleasant, but you have to be grateful you came out of it. You have to be grateful that you were able to help somebody. Even if they weren't great, even if they didn't reciprocate the gratitude, even if they walk away like the 9 lepers that Christ went and he healed 10, only one stopped to say thank you. So, therefore, now you have to say to yourself, I am so happy and grateful I was able to see this need in this human being and help them. Say it however you want. But acknowledge what you are able to do to help someone else live a fulfilled life. To get them to go where it is they have to go. And that is what gratitude is about. It's being Grateful, we were taught that one. Be grateful, thankful, they taught us more to be thankful. Or say thank you to uncle because he gave you a birthday card with $20 in it or whatever. Say thank you too because you got that. Go praise God because you got a job, right? Fine. But have you said thank you for the talents and the gifts I have? If you are a person with empathy and compassion, hi Jean, good morning. How are you feeling this morning? So you should be grateful for what you are able to do for others, what you are able to do to help somebody. And sometimes it's not a big thing. Maybe you just do something for one of your children and you had enough to just, you just did it. You did it for a friend. And one of the things you do that you do not realize is that smile. Did you wave at a neighbor? Did you say hello to a neighbor? There are two people I know, two ladies that I know, and they do not talk to any of their neighbors. They're not. They refuse to talk to the neighbors. They don't talk to anybody on the street unless the person says hi, they'll say hi. And that's exactly how it is. And they're proud of that. Two women. And one said to me, no, I don't say anything. They say hi, I say hi, but I don't talk to my neighbors. Well, I tell you, that is not the way on our street. We have no choice. But when you talk, hi Roslyn, good morning, how are you feeling this morning? When you say hello to a neighbor or you wave, even if they don't wave back, it's none of your business. I keep practicing that with others. I say your job is to do your best. So you do your best, even if somebody else turns around and do not do their best. It's none of your business. Your job is to do your best. I even talk about it when you hire people to work for you. You have a commitment. They have a commitment. Your job is to meet the commitment. They don't meet theirs. That's on them. You won't call them again. And the energy you're going to expel to go fight with them is not worth it sometimes. But you have to realize I am happy and grateful I was able to pay this person for doing this job for me. I am happy and grateful I helped somebody to understand financial jargon. I am happy and grateful I prepare somebody to go do something. So these are the kind of things. That is the second part of gratitude. And gratitude does come in three parts. The first one, we know it. We are taught from childhood. The second one, if we practice it, some people are going to say you're being boastful, you're being this, you think it's only you, you're going to get that. But think that you have a gift and you have a talent and you can share it and help somebody. Is that being boastful? Somebody asks, how do you do this? Or you have something that you use and you notice it really, really works. So you tell others how to do it. So they too can have the freedom of learning that. But be careful. Somebody on the sideline is going to get their feathers all ruffled because they'll say, oh, you're boastful. One person said, do you practice what you teach? I have to. Because if I don't, I wouldn't be able to teach it with honesty. And sometimes honesty will hurt. Because when that person comes to me and they're telling me I cannot save any money, I tell them, no, yes, you can. Yes, there is something you can save. Or they say to me, I have no money. Yes, you do. You have 10 cents in your purse, 5 cents, a nickel, a penny, you have money. It is money. Deny it and it will deny you. Understand what I'm saying. You deny the situation, it will deny you, to go away. Because you don't want it. It works both ways, that thing. So be grateful that you can help somebody correct that behavior. And that is the one that is the hardest to do. Because the naysayers are going to watch you. The people sitting on the stoop watching you go by is going to criticize your action because you always know, oh, you're always doing this, you're always talking, why don't you do this, right? Be grateful you have the ability to stand up on what you believe and tell somebody, here, try this. Is being good human, being kind is very important to you and your family. My mom doesn't lift a finger for herself and constantly demand things of me. There's people that you cannot teach that. You can't tell her, Jean, your mom is like, there are people all over the world. For example, there's a custom in South Asian community where when the son gets married, the mother and father, most often the mother, has to be taken care of by the wife. That works in South Asia. It doesn't work in North America. So when the parents are expecting the children to take the son's wife to be her nursemaid, whether she's sick, cooking, and all she wants to do is relax. Because she did it for her mother-in-law, so she expects her daughter-in-law to do it for her. I faced that when I went to the National Institute Care of the Elderly, just, when I worked with JVS. And the ladies were so adamant about that. And then I had to be blunt, and I said, listen, ladies, they have mortgages that are so big. Everybody has to be working. All hands on deck. It's not like back home where you didn't have to work. And you could do that. But sometimes they're both at work. Or the job is in another province, not the same state or province where you are. And guess what? She cannot do it. They're children. So it took a little while for them to get it, but it's still demanding. So you have to be grateful that you can do something for you. I like to say it's tough because I am the opposite. Yes, it is tough. But, you have a tool for that. You have an app for that, right? You have Mabel. Put Mabel on the case. I know that is digressing, but take Mabel and ask Mabel to talk to your mother's guardian angel. Don't ask for a result, because if you knew what to do, you would do it. So do not ask for a result. But say to Mabel, do you know that situation with my mom? That's all you have to say. Can you just talk to her guardian angel? That's all you have to say. And it's not going to happen overnight, or it can. But when it doesn't, and you find yourself in this situation, she's at it again, just go, okay, Mabel, you've got this, right? You got it. And that is the only way to make this thing work. Otherwise, you will say or do something you will regret. So we are not meant to suffer as much as we're suffering. Some of us do not have the tools to enable us to get over those situations. So my aunt serves everyone but her. I hardly ever remember her smile. Yeah. Some people are like that. That is what they thought they had to do. And when you are faced with that, you have to realize, yes, I have to be, she should be smiling, your aunt, and saying, I'm so grateful I serve all these people. But she dare not say it, because somebody would have said to her, you're just showing up, Mary, you're just showing up this one. No. When I say I am happy and grateful for the gifts and talents that I have, people get angry at me. When I say I did this, they'll tell me it's always all about me, but it is always all about you. If it's not about you, you are not suitable to help those that are waiting for your hand to help them. If you cut your hand and you bruise it, doing for others, without realizing to say thank you to those hands, then you are in a bad situation. I am happy and grateful. I use my hands to do this, to help that person. And that is the second and most difficult gratitude to practice, because others will tell you, do not say that. Do not show off. Do not talk about yourself. Do not talk about what you're going to do or what you did for others. It's not wrong. It's giving yourself the little bit of propeller fuel you need so that you can get going to do it for others. You're acknowledging that you have wisdom, knowledge, and you understand, or you have gifts and talent that others can benefit from, and you're sharing it. It is something that people should realize. Do not be ashamed to say. You don't have to tell it to them, to another person. I know I'm happy and grateful I am able to do this. I'm happy and grateful I did this. For who? For what? Oh, I smiled at that lady. It really looked like she needed a smile. No. The third part of gratitude is you are here manifesting. You are here wishing. You wrote in your goal-setting journal. You want things to change. You want people to develop and do things in your life. You want your children to be successful. You're pushing on them. You're pounding them. That is actually pulling them away from you. That is it. You cannot sit there and tell people that are adults how to live their life. What you have to do is believe that the qualities you instilled in them all those years ago will come through. That is what, and you have to say that. I am happy and grateful that I taught my children what I knew was best at the time. They're not going to always believe you did your best because they'll see it differently, but they are different and they have a right to see your behavior differently. And you can really shock them into stopping and realizing why you're grateful and tell them, well, since you came without instructions or directions, I had to implement my own. And they just, my three just look at me and walk away. They don't have an answer for that. So, gratitude before you get what you're asking for is important. Gratitude before you get what you're asking for is important. You asked for it and you were told that I believe, I ask, I will receive. You were told whatever you ask for, you will receive. So you should be grateful. I'm happy and grateful I will receive or I am receiving what I asked for. That is a difficult part of gratitude because we were taught number one gratitude is when we get it, we have to be grateful. What about when we ask for something, we say please. And I say please and thank you. So I cover both bases. That's just how I created it for my own self. It works for me. But when we pray, we weren't told to ask a million times. Ask and you shall receive. So if you believe that, and you have plans, and you're manifesting, and you're visualizing, then behave like you have what you're doing. Be grateful for it. Be grateful and watch your behavior. Because you can attract the law of attraction by saying, hey, I am a millionaire. I have $5 million in the bank. I'm this and I'm that. I'm rich. I have money. And when you turn around, you really do not have it. But it's not because you're doing something about that. It's not coming. It's because what you do outside of that is canceling that. Are you paying your bills on time? Are you honoring the arrangements you made with others? So the law of attraction will teach you, I am grateful. And when you feel grateful, you do well. When you feel grateful, you propel. I'm grateful that I have the ability to pray for this, to visualize it. I'm grateful because I know it is coming. It's there. I just can't see it. I want this. It's there. You have to stand on your gratitude. Nobody else can stand on gratitude for you, but you. So one of the things about being grateful is realizing you must be grateful for what you have already prayed for, or ask, or visualize, or put in your goal-setting journal. You have to. My gratitude, this is how I practice gratitude. I start in the morning by being grateful I had a good night's sleep. I am happy and grateful that I had a really good night's sleep. And maybe I didn't, but I had some hours of sleep. That was great. So you have to acknowledge it. I'm just using that. So if you went to sleep and you tossed and you turned, then say you're happy and grateful for the hours that you slept. then your mind will open. Somebody will walk into your life if you require more sleep and say, why don't you do this? You'll get more sleep. You'll sleep more soundly. You'll sleep longer. The minute you begin being grateful for the little drop you got, an opportunity will come for you to expand that drop into a whole cup. So that's why gratitude works. I am happy and grateful I can feel the floor beneath my feet. I'm happy and grateful I am warm. I'm happy and grateful I'm going to exercise or stretch. So I do that. That's me. I'm happy and grateful I stand outside in the cold for 5 minutes or so just because I want to feel the energy of the world. I have that. But throughout the day, as you accomplish small things and you take your break, your 5-minute break, your 10-minute break, sit back and be happy and grateful that you had that opportunity to do this. Take away the phone. Take away all your devices. Pour yourself a glass of water, a cup of tea, and sit for 5 to 10 minutes and to be grateful for what you just accomplished. You're working on something. It's not finished yet, but you have to be grateful that you're working on it. And that is how we have to continue to be grateful. Gratitude will only show up if we pull it, and it will give us more reasons to be grateful. Gratitude and the law of attraction works together. They are friends, really close friends. Where gratitude goes, the law of attraction follows. And the more grateful you are, the more reasons you will have to be grateful. The law of attraction will load it upon you. Instead of want, I am rich, but your behavior says you are poor. You do not pay your bills on time. You do not honor the arrangements you made. You don't keep time. You said I'd be there at 10, you show up at 2, and it's okay. No, it's not okay. You haven't honored that, but yet you want the law of attraction to honor your request and to deliver what you desire, whereas you can't. Cancellation is happening in your life and you have no idea why. Gratitude is missing. When whatever you reach for is pulled further away from you, gratitude is missing. You can have all what you desire. If you want more, you need to be grateful for what you already have. It's just acknowledging it. When I told my cousin she should be grateful for someone, she said, well, she paid the person, no gratitude required. But I know people who have the money and can't get somebody to work for them. So I'm grateful for Ida. Ida comes to help me clean the house. I'm grateful for Irene. She helps me with the garden. I'm grateful for Craig and his crew that shovel the snows and cut the grass. I'm grateful for the neighbor that waves. I'm grateful for the neighbor that will pull my garbage bin when I am inside and he maybe just pulling his up. I'm grateful for the neighbor that will tell me you left the lights on in the garage, and I do the same for that neighbor or another neighbor. We have to be grateful for all these little things. And you notice something. I'm saying it, I like giving a challenge on the weekend. Practice being grateful this weekend. Just practice being grateful. I have gas in my car. And don't tell me about the person down the street you know that doesn't have gas in the car. Forget that. It's your business. Mind your own business. Stay in your lane. Do not straddle into other lanes. You'll cause an accident. So what you're going to do is to make sure this weekend, everything you do, you're grateful you can do it. Everything you see, you're grateful. So you are somewhere that is really hot and you're sweating like a beast. Be grateful that you can feel the heat. Be grateful that the coolness of the weather is in the snow area is making you feel nicer. Be grateful because it does not wrinkle your skin as much. It doesn't dry you up. So there are so many reasons to be grateful as we go through the day. The weekend is big. So be grateful for every little thing that happens along the way. If you're grateful for all the small things, the the law of attraction is going to double it on you. But what's your behavior? You cannot decide you want all of this and you're grateful for this and you do not pay your debt. You do not pay your bills. You do not do this. And if you look at that person, if you find one and you know one, they will look like they're the man in the moon, constantly on a go. They go, "Oh," and non-stop. "Oh." And they circling, no rest, no 5-minute break, no 10-minute break, constant. So gratitude is the pause you take in life to realize where you were and where you are. In the moment is where you will find many, many reasons to be grateful, not outside of that. In the moment where you are. And that's why wherever I am, I always say, I'm happy and grateful. Wherever I am is amazing, beautiful, and spectacular. I'm happy and grateful. Whatever I do is amazing, beautiful, and spectacular because I put my all into it. So wherever, everybody I see, I'm happy and grateful. Everybody I see is amazing, beautiful, and spectacular. Sometimes your eyes is telling you, no, it's not. But you have to, you're going to have to look, you have to find it. Okay, you're bold enough to do it, so that's great. I love that. Do not forget to share your gratitude as you go through the day. Find little things to be grateful. Oh, the tap has running water. I'm happy and grateful for that. It's hot too. So practice gratitude this weekend and let us see how you feel on Monday morning and get into the habit. A little goes a long way. So thank you so much everybody for coming, and let me say my chair and my thing are all hooked up this morning. So yes, Stacy, Ezra, Yuko, Georgie, Colleen, Lisa, my cousin, my nephew, and my dear friend Rosalind. My sister disappeared. I guess it's definitely grateful for your daily inspiration and constant reminder to be grateful. Thank you, Ezra. Have a great weekend and friends and family. Thanks, Stace. There's always something to be grateful for. Yes, absolutely great. Thank you, Tessa, for this wonderful morning blessing. Thank you, Stace. I'm grateful my mom showed me through the years how to color my own hair. There you go. You think? Yes, it's grateful. Yes, I like that. I got around. Jack said, have an amazing day, everyone. Thank you for great support and encouragement. I am happy and grateful for my family members. Thanks, Gabi. And then I have heard especially for family, but the disrespect from them is thick. Oh yeah, you think? I know. It's rough, even backing orders at me from the bed. You know, sometimes you have to laugh, you know. Sometimes you just have to give this whole thing a good laugh. It's tough because I am the opposite. I understand Shah so well. You're wonderful for taking care of your mom. I know she appreciates you. Stacy you had to do that. She doesn't, yeah? But she knows for sure you will help. I like that. You see, this is where I differ. I laugh. Somebody is so bold to do that. What can you do? Getting mad is going to only make you get mad. They're fine. So your best job when that situation happens, just be happy and laugh. Oh, all right. So anybody, take care. Have a great day, everyone. See you guys later. A great weekend. And don't forget to be grateful. Somebody showed up that maybe wasn't there when I said goodbye. Otanaji. Have a nice weekend, all of you. Take care. Bye-bye.